Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to say the water, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, to give me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers out there that's doing the work in sincerity. What I want to go into today in this lesson is the parable of the 10 virgins. Okay? Because it's very important for you brothers out there that's doing this work, whether you've been in the truth for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, how long you've been in this truth, to really examine yourselves and constantly endure and constantly adjust, keyword adjust, to situations that may come upon you, so that you won't be part of this prophecy on the wrong side, on the outside looking in, and you one of those unwise, foolish versions. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is Matthew 25, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Right, 5 were wise, and 5 were foolish. Why were the 5 foolish? Well, for one, they didn't endure to the end, like the scripture says. It tells you, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. Okay? And because they were worried about everything in the world, okay, and they allowed the demons to consume them. All right? Basically consume them from their salvation, consume them from enduring and doing the work of the Lord. They had other better things to do, in their hearts, in their minds. Okay? So read verse 2 again. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. Verse 3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. Right. Their lamps wasn't burning. Their lamps wasn't on. Because if you're in a cave somewhere and it's dark, like you see in those treasure hunt movies, or just different movies or old movies, okay, they walk into the caves with those lamps so they can see. So if you don't have no oil so that your lamps may burn, that means inside of your body is darkness. Okay, that means you dwelleth in darkness, and in darkness those demons are just bubbling. Okay, those demons are looking to settle and to dwell in dark vessels. All right, so basically you went back into the world. You got the truth. Okay, you got this word. All right, and the Most High set up elders. Okay, we know who those elders are. The elders of Great Millstone. The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, set them up, put the spirit on them to teach other men to do this work and to endure, so that the elect may be sealed. All right. So it says, read it again. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. So they saw it was over, and it was beyond evident that the Lord was going to be here. Tomorrow, the next day, like it was going that hectic. It was going that hard. The prophecies were more than speaking. It was speaking on a whole nother level. All right, and it became too late, and they knew it was too late, but they tried to sneak back in, but their lamps didn't have no oil. Verse 4. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. Right, they had the word. They were watching the prophecies. They were sincerely waiting on the Lord. They had fear within their spirit. They didn't want to be left behind. So they kept doing the work. Okay? Whatever issue they had, because we all go through issues, they worked it out through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in their great mercies. Because like it says, their judgment, the Most High's judgment is great, but so is his mercy. So they worked out their situation, and they continued to do the work, and really sincerely believed. Okay, so, but the wise took oils in their vessels with their lamps. Right. They weren't gonna get caught like a thief. Okay, but the foolish, the 5 that were foolish, got caught like a thief and tried to hurry up and run and gather a lamp and dust it off. And no, man, it don't work that way. Verse 5. While the bridegroom tarried, who's the bridegroom? Yahweh Shai. So while he tarried, meaning he wasn't here yet, though the prophecies are happening, okay, he hasn't physically cracked the sky yet. So while he tarried, they all slumbered and slept. Right. You weren't paying attention. Okay. You was in the club party with Becky, all right, or whoever, all right. You were doing anything outside of this truth, and the truth was just sitting there, and you buried it, all right. You got woke up, you knew the knowledge, but like it says, they all slumbered and slept. When you sleep, you don't have the word in you, because the world is in you. Okay? Because at once upon a time, we were all asleep. Why? Because we didn't have this word. So if you get the word and you bury it and you become sleep again, you can't wake back up at the end and try to hurry up and get in the chariot, man. It ain't gonna work that way, man. Okay? Verse 6. And at midnight, because we are in the 11th hour. We are close, man. And you can see it. If you're watching, you paying attention, you can see what time it is, man. All around the world, you know what time it is. You know, America, aka Babylon the Great, all right, can't freaking hold on to this kingdom and hold on to invading other countries and ruling with Satan forever. Okay, that has to end at a certain point in time according to prophecy. So you're supposed to watch those prophecies and prepare your soul and your spirit to get ready for this epic showdown, because it's already happening, man. So verse 6, and at midnight there was a cry made. That cry was that what? That sound, that trumpet in the heavens, man. Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go you out to meet him. Verse 7. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said unto the wise. Okay, so they getting ready, but guess what? The five that were wise have been ready, because they were sitting there waiting, man. The five that were foolish wasn't ready at all. So now they don't have the confidence that the Lord is going to get them. They don't have the confidence, because in their heart, in their minds, they know damn well that they wasn't paying attention. They weren't watching. They weren't praying. They weren't doing anything but back in the world. All right, and they forsook the Lord. All right. So it says, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. Right. Give us some of your confidence, man. All right. Give us some of your faith. All right. Y'all got it, okay? And we know y'all got it because y'all been out here. Since we left, y'all been out here doing the work. Okay, the Lord cometh. We know y'all got the faith. Give us some. All right? Verse 9. And it don't work that way. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go you rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Now we know that they ain't gonna be able to buy faith. You can't buy it, man. It's given as a gift from the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's given. Faith is a gift. This word is a gift. That's why you're supposed to cherish it and really understand how precious it is. It's your salvation. It's your soul. Okay, that's at stake here. And these demons are around trying to consume you from that gift. So they're trying to make you bury that gift, put that gift up, all right, and go back doing what you were doing before the gift came, which we know according to prophecy, according to scripture, your soul is predestined from damnation, for destruction, if you do that, if you're one of those wicked servants, all right. So read that again. Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go you rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Okay. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Right, those chambers were shut. Okay. Or what the white man calls UFOs. Okay, because the Lord is coming, and what the white man call UFOs, spaceships, that's how the Lord is coming. With his angels, thousands and thousands on top of thousands, without number, are coming to crack the sky and invade this world, man. All right, in an epic fashion. Okay, the movies show you certain things like that, like Independence Day, the second one. You know, different movies that has a concept of a whole another entity coming from another realm, coming to invade the world. But it's gonna be greater than what you see in the movies, because ain't nothing like the real thing, man. Ain't nothing like the real thing. So it's gonna be amazing. All right. Read that again. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Right. So while they told you to go buy, knowing that you can't buy it, basically they diss you, man. Like, get out of here, man. Get your ass out of here, man. Your ass wasn't waiting for the Lord, man. You a sellout. Okay? Your ass turn your back on the Lord. You wouldn't wait for him, man. You came 6 years later, you pop up out of nowhere. All right? The Lord here, you want to talk to us like we can help you, like we're going to help your faith. No. The ones that endure to the end are not going to be able to help, even if we wanted to. We're not going to be able to help those who went back in the world and just came out because the Lord is here. Okay? To jump on our coattails, jump on our garments, hold on to our garments while the angels beam us up, and you're going to be holding on by a thread of cotton. No, man. It's not going to happen that way, man. The scriptures are plain. Those who endure to the end shall be saved. Those who don't, and that bury the truth and go back to the world, they're going to be destroyed in the missiles and this destruction that's coming. All right. So verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, this is Yahushua speaking, I know you not. Why did he don't know you? Because you turned his back on him, man. And if you turn his back on the Lord, you wasn't meant to make it anyway. You wasn't one of those chosen ones. Okay? We can't make ourselves chosen. All we can do as servants of the Lord is hope and do the work and hope that the Lord puts the spirit on us to wait. And that when he comes, then we have the confidence, like, man, I know I waited. I know the Lord gonna get me. Okay, I'm just gonna wait patiently and watch all hell break loose and get up out of here, man. They're gonna have that confidence, those guys. That's the whole point about enduring the end. So you know if you don't endure to the end, you know you're not of the elect. All right. So it says, read it again, verse 12. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Verse 13. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. Okay, and it also tells you in the other scripture that even Yahushua don't know the day or hour, but he knows he coming though. And the angels don't know either. Only the Most High, Yahweh, knows. All right, but the key word in that is watch therefore. And if you watch, that means you got the light. That means you have the oil for your lamps. Okay, don't try to run and get the oil at the last minute, man. That's not how it works. You're gonna look foolish, okay, and the Lord's gonna destroy you, and you're gonna be in utter pain and utter shame. Okay, I mean, can you imagine? You know that you didn't do what you're supposed to do, and the Lord comes, and you know damn well that you fit that prophecy. Oh man, talk about trembling, man. Talk about trembling. Guess what? The clubs are closed. The malls are closed. All right, different things that you may like to do is closed. Now you have to focus on the Lord. Too late now. Okay? Which falls in line in the Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20 on down. Okay, you became the one that rejected it. You might have accepted it for a little bit, but then you eventually rejected the knowledge because for some reason it didn't fit your spirit or what you wanted to do in your life. Okay? You don't want to be those people. Okay? I'm going to jump from there to Matthew chapter 6. Okay? And I'm going to start at 22. All right. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thy eye be single, single meaning you're single-minded on one thing, on that one journey. And that journey is enduring to the end, being a servant of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the end, and constantly enduring, praying day in and day out that he keeps you and keeps your eye single. You got to pray, man. You can't underestimate the power of prayer. So if you're praying daily, that's a good sign. You praying daily is a good sign. You got to keep that up. And some days you might miss it. You might, I didn't pray today. Okay, pick it back up. Continue to pray. Because you're praying to the power that has the power to make you do to the end or make you fall out. It's up to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's not up to you because you know some scriptures. Man, I know all the Hebrew, man. I can talk fluent in Hebrew. Doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, you can be a Negro, okay? Now, no matter what tribe you're from, you could be a Negro outside of the truth that know the Hebrew fluently. Knowing all the Hebrew is not what's gonna make you be delivered, man. Now you do need to know the Hebrew name of the Lord and the Son, which the Most High name is Yahweh. His Son is Yahushua. Yeah, you do need to know that Hebrew. But I'm saying is, you have many guys that fell out, that's not the truth, and don't believe, that know a lot of Hebrew. And that know a lot of Hebrew than a lot of brothers in the truth. But it don't mean nothing. Because it's just faith. It's about faith, man. It's about faith and works. Okay? Not who knows all the most. Because like I said, you can know a whole bunch and still be condemned because you really wasn't a believer. All you was is one of those guys that want to look smart, basically you was about yourself. How smart you are, how eloquent you are in the Hebrew, and you know this, you know that, you know that. It's good to strive, but at the end of the day, okay, it's only one path to get out of here, man. Okay, and that's doing the will over all, period. Okay, there's many members of this body of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Some know more than others, but we all agree in the same thing, which is his truth. Some is deeper in getting to the church than others. Likewise in other things. All right. So it says, if thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Right. You shall be able to see straight. Okay? And that light is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It should be full of his word because it's all you thinking about. It's all you concentrating on. So your body is filled with it because that's what you're occupying your time with when you have the time to do it. Okay? Not chasing big booty women, okay, all around the United States and the world, man. Verse 23. But if thy eye be evil, meaning concentrating on things of the world, because this world is evil. So if your eyes are consumed by the world, which means consumed by demons, the whole body shall be full of darkness. And we know, like I said earlier, it goes with the 10 virgins. The 5 were wise and the other 5 were foolish because they didn't have their lamp. Go back to the lamp. Okay, they didn't have the light in their vessels. Okay, so going back to the 10 virgins and mixing it with, and breaking down with this is that their eye wasn't single. Their eye was evil, meaning they were into everything outside of the truth more than the word, and it choked everything that was important for them to get out of here. Though they tried to get oil from the 5 that were wise, it's too late, man. Y'all chose y'all ended. Y'all chose y'all master. Y'all chose who y'all were going to serve. And I'm going to read that in a second. So, but if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. Right. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? Right. It's going to be great. You know it's going to be great? Because when you taste his truth and you forsake the Lord, you don't want to have nothing to do with this truth, then that demon brings other stronger demons than himself, as it said in the scriptures. Okay? So your body became dark, okay, before you woke up and you received the light, Okay? Your eye didn't stay single at all. Your eye became evil. Now your body is darker than it was before. Because now you're going crazy in your mind because you know the truth, but the world these demons has a hold on you, man, that you can't get loose. All right, that's a horrible thing, man. Okay, if you're doing the work, man, your mindset should be wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua at all costs, and whatever comes my way, I just got to adjust to it according to the Spirit. And continue, adjust, continue. This truth is about adjustments, man. To make it through the whole journey to the coming of the Lord, and not be those 5 foolish servants. All right. But if the eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkened, darkness, how great is that darkness? 24. No man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other. Right. You can't be a couple toes in the truth and a couple toes in the world, because they're going to fight against each other within your spirit. And you're going to be totally unbalanced. And eventually, okay, if you going through things, okay, you either going to come out of it because the Lord has chosen you to come out of it, to refocus your brain like it needs to be, or you're going to serve the master of the world, which is Satan. Either or, there's no middle. All right? For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. Right. You can't serve riches, man. You can't serve this world. Okay, Satan's riches, okay, things that he's pushed in your face, okay, that is more important, that he's pushing to be more important than his word, because these are the true riches, this knowledge. Okay, these are the true riches. Okay, because to understand this knowledge is a precious thing, it is very rich, and it's very rich for your spirit. Okay. But as we know in the kingdom, not only are we going to be rich in the spirit, even way richer than what we know now in the truth, because the Lord is going to make us perfect. He's going to change our bodies from mortal to immortal. Okay? So we're going to be beyond rich spiritually, and we're going to be beyond rich physically too. I mean, you can't beat that. You beyond rich spiritually, and you beyond rich physically at the same time. Because in Esau's kingdom, we ain't supposed to be rich, man. We supposed to be rich in the spirit and not physically rich. Because why? You can get weak and start putting your heart towards your riches. Okay? And you don't want to be that person. That's why, and I'm going to get it in, you know what? I'm going to go to one more scripture. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the middle. That's how a man of the Lord spirit supposed to be. Put me in the middle, man. Put me in the middle. Because I don't want to get tempted. I don't want to get comfortable. I want to eat, but I don't want to get comfortable. So you men out there that's in this truth, especially the ones that just waking up, it's been the truth maybe for a year or 2, 3 years, some months, whatever it may be. That's where your mindset is supposed to be. Okay? Not looking for riches. Now, you're going to have your times where you're better off than other times. Where you may be, you know, the Lord throw you a little something and you're able to do a little extra. But that shouldn't be your mindset to always be able to do a little extra. That's every blue moon, man. And you thank the Lord for that blue moon and you move forward, you know what I'm saying, in the middle. All right? You stay in that middle. All right? That's all I got for that. Want to say Tawada Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for giving the spirit to do this show. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone once again. And shalom to you brothers out there that's doing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.